He crossed the line. He was freaking racist. He was racist, guys. Just watch this.
Neroku, aka Matthew, what are you doing?
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Matthew decided to go on a huge love fest for me over the last week or so, dedicating not one, not two, but 3 videos to myself. But why is he doing this? Basically, I called out Neroku a little while ago, devoted all of around 3 minutes to discussing the fact he is a clickbaiting little git. He made one video replying back to me, as it were, accusing me of all sorts and basically saying that I was a racist. And so for that reason, I copyright striked him because he used my footage. Not only did he use my footage without permission, but he used it in a way to frame that I was being racist when I wasn't. Admitted by him himself in his 3rd video. If anyone's insecure, man, it is you. You're the one that's making multiple diss tracks against anyone that criticises you when all they've got to do is literally just say the truth. Before we get into all of that though, we need to go back a little bit. We need to walk this back and examine exactly why Neroku, aka Matthew, is one of the most hated ARK YouTubers in the community. Now, Neroku's had some pretty successful videos, 2.2 million views on one video alone, showing you how to do a great base build. I even praised him in saying that is the kind of content that should definitely be made. But after doing a little bit of digging, it turns out it's not even his idea. He stole it from another YouTuber. And that's the issue with Matthew. He goes around just stealing shit. Jumping onto Reddit, I found this guy who accused Matthew of stealing multiple clips of his footage.
Unfortunately, this isn't going to be a super fun, happy-go-lucky video. I am going to say that I do not like to play the victim, but in this case, someone is stealing from me. As you can see, stolen content info. Here we are. There's 8 videos that this guy's put out this month. I'm putting this video out on the 27th of September. So starting on the 4th, this is the name of the video. These are all the names of the videos. These view counts aren't quite up to date. I think this video's got over 2,000 views now. So here are the timestamps where you can see I went through each of these videos and marked every single time my content showed up in his video. And this is a lot of numbers to work through, but what's important is this right side column here, length of videos versus my content. So you can see the first video that he posted was 10 minutes and 41 seconds. 7 minutes and 25 seconds of that video was my content.
As you can see, Matthew was using 90% of this guy's videos as his own. And this isn't the first time. He's actually been accused of it many other times, and there's probably a lot more YouTubers out there that don't even realise they've been ripped off. It's one thing to be a little bit clickbait, it's one thing to maybe copy others' ideas, but to actually go out there and steal other people's content and pass it off as your own, that's low, bro.
You a smart motherfucker.
So Matthew, the little boy, goes around stealing people's content. He uploads it as his own while he's talking about other stuff, and he seems to think that's okay. Well, it wasn't, because he ended up deleting the videos, as the guy explains. But nevertheless, he gained significant views from doing that, and it meant that he was basically just ripping off a hard-working YouTuber.
So the sponsor of today's video is App Bounty, which is a mobile application and is the easiest way to get free gift cards. The easiest way to
Next comes the stealing of ideas. Now, in YouTube, there's not much that is original nowadays. Everyone really kind of copies a lot of other people, or if you're doing something, it's probably been done for another game. But nevertheless, there are still some original ideas in there. Matthew, the little boy, just doesn't have any decent original ideas. His whole channel has built up and exploded based on the success of others. That's why he can brag that he's got 25 million views, the same as me in half the time, and he's got more subscribers. Bro, no one gives a fuck. Now, I knew nothing of this. I ended up having to go digging around because I was just sick of being called racist, and I was sick of a bunch of threats that had been sent my way.
What is going on, guys? This is Neroku, and I want to let you guys know that I am back with the clickbait titles, and my videos that will exceed highly amount on ARK Survival Evolved videos because Fortnite didn't go so well with me. But regardless if you guys hate me or not, Yocimir's just a little bitch and he needs to shut his fucking mouth. I don't steal anyone's content, they steal mine. Like a little star, I want to shine. If I'm a police officer, I'll give you the fine. Shut your bitch ass before I make you mine. I noticed my YouTube channel views, they started to decline.
It doesn't take much taking a look at Matthew's page to see how many ideas he's stolen from YouTubers like Thick Freedom, Nerd Parade, as well as Yocimir.
So Peach right here, he started uploading like half a year ago. He started uploading ARK vids, and right around at that time, he ripped off my 2 most popular videos. Then, when I found out, I announced that I'll be dissing him in my previous video, and since then he has reacted to my announcement.
That this irrelevant YouTuber named Yocimir.
Relevant enough to make a 4-minute long fucking whole video. Made your base from early to end game video, which is back from like 2016. He has ripped off the title, the thumbnail, the idea, the premise, all those things. He's got them like one to one. He's just made a shittier version of my video, and he like, this is the most amazing part, like, he hasn't done that once. Like, he has like he has like 4 rip-offs of the same video. One video, he's stolen one video 4 times. Crossed out Metal Ingot, guess what, same title, guess what, same premise of the video, same idea. He's got that on his channel as well.
Frame for frame, thumbnail for thumbnail, he literally ripped this guy's video off. Didn't improve it, didn't make it any better, didn't do it in a quicker time. He literally copied this guy's video and done exactly the same thing. And he just got lucky enough to get more views on it. And he didn't do that just once, no, he done that twice. He then rehashes that same video over and over again for views. Oh, Matthew, you silly little boy.
Disappointed!
Now I'm not the first to call Matthew out. This little boy has been called out multiple times, and that's why I had to make a stand. On a regular, even his own subscribers think he's clickbait. Not even the videos that he's mentioning me, but any other of his videos, you'll find comment after comment accusing him of being clickbait. You're not a clickbaiter because you use an arrow, you're not a clickbaiter because you use red. You are a true clickbaiter when you give misleading information, and that's what he does time and time again with his thumbnails and his video titles.
Then type in appnana.com/neroku. You should be brought to this page with 3 different tabs: rewards, get nanas, and invite. And this is what it looks like. This is pretty much App Nano, and I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how you can get ARK and all the different types of DLCs along with a bunch of different games from App Nana for literally free, no charge. All you have to have is a phone. So if you have Fortnite.
Okay, so I'm a bit hungry, so we're going to make a neroku sandwich.
It's kind of like he's got what? He's copied recently from Thick Freedom, and you can tell easily from the thumbnail. You can look at all the comments on his videos. It's all, oh, you copied off this, why are you doing this? And it's just, when you look at all of Neroku's actual videos, he brags about, and in the whole thing what he's doing, he was just bragging about how his channel's amazing compared to mine, but realistically, your channel is just uploading the same thing and clickbaiting every single thing. When I do my content, I don't clickbait, and it's pretty stupid. It's so obvious, and you can't brag about a channel which is just purely based off of lies.
He's stealing other people's content, not in the fair use way. He is literally ripping off other people's ideas. And then we get onto the thumbnail stealing. Anthomia is one of the biggest YouTubers out there for survival games, the ones that we all generally like and play, like ARK Survival Evolved and Subnautica. This guy pays artists to do his thumbnails for him. These are original pieces of work. And while they may not actually represent what's happening in the game, you can still appreciate that he's put a lot of effort into presenting a video and he's got the real showmanship about it. So Matthew, of course, starts ripping him off.
Apparently, I guess I went on here and I took one of his copyrighted dinosaurs and I used it as my own. So I'm guessing what happened.
Using the same artwork in multiple videos and pretending that these features or creatures are coming to ARK Survival Evolved. not even having the brains to realise these were all for a mod. Now Anthomia included him in his roast video where he called out a bunch of other YouTubers.
Today I am going to... Unfortunately, I'm not neroku, so I can't steal Naked Zombo's thumbnails or video ideas for my own gain. Anyways, I do actually have something cool to show you guys, but I want to throw in a little PS here. Neroku, if you see this video, please keep your grubby little hands off my Nyctotyrannus, and if you do use it for a thumbnail, make sure you credit my damn artists. I'd also appreciate if you stopped cropping out parts of my thumbnails, because I actually pay to have these things made by a professional artist. Thank you.
And it was meant to be a big joke. He took it as a massive attack and made his own, guess what, reply video to Anthomia.
Guys, we have come a long way. At first, people with like 10,000 subscribers were roasting me and destroying me and trying to expose me. And then it moved up to like 30,000. I've seen people with 200,000 even roast me. But now we have got someone with 500,000 subscribers coming out dissing me and some other ARK YouTubers. He is literally asking for some drama here, guys. So I want to show you what he said today, and let's just go over this. I want to really see if his points are valid, or if he's just going off of a biased opinion and his ego is just really high.
I am so sorry if I came off as a super condescending prick for the intro of this video.
I want to see what's happening, so let's watch this video here. Someone hit me up on my Snapchat saying, "Yo, Matt, someone just roasted you. Anthomia, the guy has like 450k subscribers. Go check it out." So I was like, okay, sure, why not? Let's go take a look. So the video is an ARK extinction, like the next chapter or something like that. It's talking about extinction. In the comments down here, you know, I already see, oh boy, he's waiting for the ARK YouTubers to gang up on him. And you got Naked Zombo, Syntac, you got all the big YouTubers commenting already. But let's just take a look at this and see what this is about.
Hey there, Dark Assassins.
But the people over at RiftCat, which is the sponsor of today's video, they pretty much showed me an alternative so that I can play ARK Survival in VR for literally $14.99.
Thank God Anthomia didn't have to bear the issue of having a diss track put against him. This cringy ass little boy made a diss track on Yocimir just as he has done for me. There's no denying that Matthew has stolen multiple YouTubers' content, their ideas, their videos and their thumbnails. He's also done it to Naked Zombo and Thick Freedom. Take a look at these two thumbnails. Matthew goes ahead and uses these thumbnails for his own. Now, like I said, there's plenty of other people out there that have also had this happen to them. I could be here for another half an hour showing you, but I think that's proof enough. I'm going to leave the links to all these channels in the description box down below. But Matthew goes around stealing people's ideas, stealing their content and stealing their thumbnails. And that's only half the reason he's so scummy. So you've got a banger, you've got a video that's getting hundreds of thousands of views. You probably want to put a good few adverts on it if it's a long video. If it's 30 minutes, maybe you're going to put 2 or 3 commercials on it. As long as you have a 10-minute video or more, you can insert and add commercials pretty much anywhere you want. Normally, if I do a video that's over 10 minutes, I will usually put 1 commercial in that time. If that video is anywhere sort of between 13 and 20 minutes, I normally do 2 commercials. But not always, it depends on what the news is and what the info is. This little kid does 5 or 6 commercial breaks in every goddamn video. He stretches these videos out on purpose to at least the 10-minute mark so that he can add all of these commercials. And that wouldn't be even that scummy if his videos had any worth. But in between ripping off other YouTubers and selling their good ideas as his own, he does update videos talking about ARK Survival Evolved and news and information about what's happening with the game. But most of it is bogus and false, and that's what led me to calling him out. Now, he has always been a bit dodgy and a bit suspect, again using exactly the same methods that Loaded Crisis does, putting pictures up, shouting out about release dates for updates which are complete bollocks. No one knows the update sizes. It's only now and then occasionally the developers let us know how big it's going to be. This enormous 20 GB update is being released in 1 week, ARK Survival Evolved, and he's showing a picture of the mod. Yet the video has nothing to do with that creature. I'd never really watched him, but when I did take a little look, I realised he is literally misleading his community. Every video is clickbait. Every video is him possibly discussing stuff, and none of it is really that true. Once in a while he'll get lucky because ARK does eventually update their game, but I would say 9 out of 10 of these videos are complete bogus bullshit. So each one of these bogus bullshit videos where he's using clickbait, where he's using photographs and pictures from mods or games and films that aren't even anything to do with ARK. He's putting 5 or 6 commercials in each of these 10 or 11 minute videos. But that's the nature of YouTube now. Kids are so used to seeing so many commercials. They're used to seeing so many scummy tubers do this sort of stuff that they'll sit there and they'll just lap it up. It can be the only reason why he's so popular. And so people who love ARK and really just want to play that one game all the time, they're desperate just to see any new improvements, anything come into the game at all. And so they'll sit there through 10 minutes of waffle from someone who's literally reading way too between the lines, from someone that's making shit up, from someone that's using clickbait, pictures that have nothing to do with the game. They'll sit through 5 commercials because no one else is really doing it in a good way. But it doesn't stop there. Not only does he put 5 or 6 commercials in his videos, he also tries and sells you scammy advertising. Matthew loves that dollar note. Multiple times he's been sponsored by some really scummy companies.
So the sponsor of today's video is App Bounty, which is a mobile application and is the easiest way to get free gift cards.
And even when they're not a scummy company, he literally makes videos and they're just full of bullshit promoting stuff. So already by now you've probably seen 2 or 3 ad breaks by neroku himself. That is the kind of shit he does on a regular. These companies, these apps that he's promoting are scams.
Then type in appnana.com/neroku. You should be brought to this page with 3 different tabs: rewards, get nanas, and invite. And this is what it looks like. This is pretty much App Nano, and I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how you can get ARK and all the different types of DLCs along with a bunch of different games from App Nana for literally free.
They're designed to get your personal details, they're designed to get you to go and buy goods and use websites and track your cookie information so that they can send advertising to you. He's done a bunch of these in the past. He's literally selling scammy apps to his subscribers. Now the virtual reality one's not a bad idea, but this kid does it in such a poor way. Just glosses over the fact that unless you've got the controllers, you're going to need at least 3 mobile phones to actually run. Also glosses over the fact that you have to actually pay for the app, or you have to actually pay for the games. So this kid fills his YouTube videos with commercials. He sells you scammy software. And of course, YouTube love him. Anyone that puts 5 or 6 commercials in a 10-minute video that gets watched because it's clickbaiting and hyping up and building up kids to watch it more and more, they're gonna love him because he's making loads of money for them. Hence why he gets put into the algorithm. Hence why he's so popular, because he just rips off other people's content. Matthew, the little boy, has been roasted more times than a coffee bean sack in Starbucks. This guy has been attacked just from all sides.
Neroku. He has nearly 60,000 subscribers. His banner doesn't have any dinosaurs in it, but it's aight, as the kids say these days. Me and Halfword are going to take a look at this lit music video. What the fuck is this? Oh my god! What the fuck?
What have you done?
Oh my god. Hype Beast? What?
Hype Beast!
How to say your name?
What the
You're irrelevant in this.
Oh, relevant.
Your name. I'm a Ching Chong boy spitting on.
What the
Ching Chong!
Ching Chong.
You racist!
And you really think it's fine to step up to me? I get sponsorship.
Oh, these are some lit fucking lyrics.
I can't rap like a beast, pull out with card.
Fucking-
I do what you do, I do it 2 times better.
He's in a treehouse!
And I would never watch your views, cause it's like the goddamn weather.
He thinks he's a badass.
There is no smoke without fire, and if you keep getting YouTuber upon YouTuber saying this kid is trash, this kid is a rip-off, this kid is a thief, when are people gonna slowly start to realise that maybe they're right? I also come across Twitter where even the game developer, a game modder, someone that neroku aka Matthew has been actually promoting, calls him out and says please stop clickbaiting. A YouTuber promoting a modder is actually being told by that modder to stop being a clickbaiter. How much more proof do people need? Okay, so what's actually happening now though? Let's bring it back to the present. I made one comment in a live stream little vlog I was doing. I just said I was sick of seeing these ARK clickbait YouTubers. I devoted all of, in total, 3.5 minutes to this little boy. Didn't insult him other than just saying he is a clickbaiter, which he is. No YouTuber is perfect. I myself have done some stuff that people may consider clickbait. But you know what? Go through, yes, my 2000 videos. Every now and then you'll find something where people maybe disagree. Hence why he's made a big deal of my Apex Legends video getting more dislikes.
English, motherfucker! 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 We're not gonna store the motherfucker. I'm on the motherfucker. Motherfucker! Motherfucker! I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. Motherfucker! Motherfucker! Ha ha ha! You're closed, motherfucker.
That weren't because it was clickbait, it was because I was saying something people didn't agree with. I tell the truth, I talk how I talk, and I literally will say what I think about a game, good and bad. That's my focus, not on silly little boys like you, hence why I didn't even want to do this video. Now to be fair, I was mucking around and having a joke, and when he done his first reply, if he hadn't called me racist, I think I would have been okay. And I was planning on doing a reply video, but then this happened.
There are unconfirmed reports as many as 27 people are dead, including children. We must stress those numbers are unconfirmed, just reports at this stage.
This really hit me that I just can't waste time on some silly, stupid little boy with some real evil in the world, some real actual shit happening to some poor people. Why am I going to waste time? It's just not worth it. I even said this to him in Twitter messages when he made me ask him or talk to him on Twitter, even though I didn't want to. Literally, and I just said to him, it weren't worth it. There's so much going on. This is not important. I'm not really in the mood to give him any time. I gave him a choice. Either take down the videos or I would copyright strike him. Now you think copy strike might be a little bit too harsh. Now I didn't copyright strike him because he insulted me. I didn't copyright strike him because he just used some of my footage. I copyright striked him because he claimed I was racist. He used my footage and he done it in a context and spoke over it, which made it frame that I was being racist.
He crossed the line. He was freaking racist. He was racist, guys. Just watch this.
Welcome to a proper channel, mate. A proper ARK channel that doesn't use clickbait like you, doesn't lie to his subscribers just for money. Should I start showing people how much you rip them off with the YouTube earnings you make? How about that, neroku? Should we start doing that? Do you want this battle, son? I will take you down. I will take you down to Chinatown.
Studying your every move. And if I find that you are trying to corrupt my firstborn child, I will bring you down, baby. I will bring you down to Chinatown.
So it seems neroku hasn't seen Meet the Parents, a popular phrase from that movie and one that's pretty old.
He says that I make false accusations of racism when he did tell me to go back to Chinatown, and since then I did look it up. It looks like it is a phrase, but since the guy is a middle-aged man, I've never heard that before.
You can go around calling people racist, you can make them receive threats, you can make them lose subscribers and views just because it fits your narrative. You've used the race card plenty of times. I didn't even know you had Asian parents or where the fuck you're from, and nor do I care. So to me, he broke fair use. He used my footage out of context, he made up a bunch of lies because he was being ignorant, and he used that as a basis for his video. He repeats the same thing over and over again in his diss track, so I think I've got every right to copyright strike him because that is what is in YouTube's terms and conditions and how they explain what copyright and fair use is. The effects of the use upon the potential market for the value of the copyrighted work. Uses that harm the copyright owner's ability to profit from his or original work are less likely to be fair uses. Courts have sometimes made an exception under this factor in cases involving parodies. Basically, if someone is exaggerating using parody, maybe they're making a diss track video, if they put in a bunch of unsubstantiated lies, if they fill their video with nothing but untruths about you, and that could affect your future going forward, then that isn't protected under fair use. Since Matthew aka neroku called me racist, I've had multiple threats come my way. I've lost subscribers and I've lost viewers. That is going against my profitability. YouTube is my job. I do this all day long. And so when someone claims I'm racist when I haven't been, and then they even admit it later, that affects my profitability. It doesn't matter how much of that clip he used, he took that clip, he took it out of context and then added in that I was being racist when I wasn't. That is not fair use. It's true YouTube didn't agree, only because I didn't frame my case correctly enough. I don't go around doing copyright strikes all the time. In fact, this is the first one I've done. And as neroku points out in his videos, I'm not necessarily the smartest person in the toolbox. So on my original claim, I didn't stress and point out enough the exact point where he was making a false slander and defamation against me. Basically where he was lying and saying I was being racist when I wasn't. That affected me. It affected me so much that I got threats. It affected me so much that I lost views and subscribers. So no, I shouldn't have to put up with someone saying I'm a racist and then let them have that video up because it's fair use. You can insult me, you can say that my grammar's awful and that I don't talk very well and that I'm an old man. You can say a hell of a lot of things. They won't necessarily damage my reputation, they're not going to damage my channel. Most of them are true. But when you try and frame something that I'm racist, when you try and twist something I've said, all because you're a silly little boy who hasn't actually seen a movie, then that's your fucking problem, not mine. And I didn't even know this guy was 15. But that leads me on to the next and last point. Just because you're 15 doesn't excuse you. Anytime he's called out for doing something wrong, which he is doing, proven with the multiple videos and the multiple people that have come forward saying this guy is trash, stealing, he goes after him. He wants that drama, he wants them views. It makes his channel look big and he pretends that he's the victim, that he's been hurt and he's the one that you should all feel sorry for. I'm hoping this video goes some way to disprove that. I haven't got time to make these bullshit videos. It's taken up far way too much of my time already. And as I said, I really wasn't going to make it. But I won't stand for people saying I'm racist when I'm not. And I won't take it if people turn around and start sending me threats. He's literally admitted in his second roast video or reply video, even though I not replied to him, that I was not being racist and that it was in fact a saying. Yet still no apology. So you won this one, but it doesn't mean I was in the wrong to copyright strike you. I was hell of in the right. I won't be making any more reply videos. He can go ahead and make another 2, make another diss track if he really wants. But any more talk of me being racist by him, any more defamation where it damages my career or my channel, I will go after him. I will start legal proceedings. In a year of dealing with this, in a year of multiple YouTubers telling him he's trash, telling him he's doing something wrong, he is just simply going on and on and on. He hasn't learned anything from his mistakes. And that's it, I'm done. I've devoted far too much time to this waste of space. If you're 15 and you're making these types of videos and you're going around bullying and trying to destroy other people's channels just because they actually tell the truth, you deserve everything you get. Your age does not excuse you for making this content, but it doesn't give you the right to carry on doing what you want against others when they're actually just saying what's right. Join me for a Discord call, we'll do it live and you can actually tell me your side of the story, why you think you're okay. Let's see if you've got something more to say, Matthew, than just simply trying to insult me for being old or not having great grammar. Let's see if you can answer some of the criticism gone your way. I'm not in the habit of making attack videos. This video will end up probably getting more dislikes than likes because he has got a really dedicated fan base of children absolutely misled time and time again, and that's just the way they are. Kids love this kind of shit. I promise I am now done. I will not be doing any more. I hope he takes the same steps and thinks twice before he goes attacking other YouTubers and trying to bully people. Just make good content. Don't clickbait and don't steal.